Wow. 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 All I can say is wow. Wow. All I can say is wow. Mason Rudolph, folks. Mason Rudolph. Now, this is interesting. And, I'm going to wait a few moments, man, and let some of you guys get up in here, get off up in here, man. Wow. I'm going to give you guys my thoughts, man, on not so much Mason Rudolph, because remember, I was saying that the shocker could be that we could take him in the first. So it's not going to be too much of a wow factor as far as the player. But I will say I didn't expect us to take him first, and I didn't expect us to move up 3 spots to get him. It's going to be very interesting, guys, to see what the next pick is going to be. So let's take a look at this, guys. Let's look at his measurables. I'm sure you guys are fully aware of Mason Rudolph. If not, you can check out his highlights. And give me a second here, guys. I will grab them for you. But this is a shocker. Not really a shocker. And I'm going to explain it here in a moment. It's not too much of a shocker. I just didn't know if they was going to go QB in the 3rd round. But if you get a guy like Mason Rudolph that's there, I understand it. I understand it. But give me a second here, guys. I'm going to give you his, let's get the highlights here so you guys can take a look. Ironically, the guy he throws the ball to is James Washington. Oh, that's interesting. So let's discuss it. You right, Kenyon. Kenyon said it. Again, I was a bit off in my assessment. I said that we would possibly take Mason Rudolph in the 1st round, which is the reason why I can't be upset necessarily with the pick, because, again, I thought that the Steelers showed a lot of interest in Mason Rudolph. I've been saying this the last couple weeks. I mean, go back and look at one of the terrible towels I did 2 weeks ago. I titled the video, "The Steelers will take Mason Rudolph in the 1st round." The fact that he was still there, I understand why they pick him. I guess the concern would be, and I know this is definitely coming from the Steelers fans, I'm pretty sure, the concern might be, where's the defense? So we went wide receiver. We now got a quarterback, so I'm sure we're all eyeballing this next 3rd round pick, inside linebacker. Keep in mind, guys, there's a lot of people still out there. Excuse me. A lot of guys are still out there. A lot of the guys that we had on the pre-draft visits. Matter of fact, let me pull that up. And by the way, I do like the pick. I'm going to tell you something, man. Listen, for the same reasons that I said it's possible that we would take him in the 1st round. Remember what I said. This is the right moment. If he's the guy that you like, this is the right moment to take him. Ben Roethlisberger has said he wants to play 2 to 3 more years. So what better time than get in a guy if you've identified your guy and allow him to learn behind Big Ben Roethlisberger? What better time to do that? You understand what I'm saying? Great opportunity to allow him to come in and learn behind Big Ben. Big Ben is going to walk off into the sunset in the next 2 to 3 years max. I get it. And if that guy is sitting there in the 3rd round, you take him. But I feel the sentiment from a lot of you guys, I'm sure, and I'm saying you guys, Steelers fans who will be watching this, I'm sure the sentiment is, where's the inside linebacker? So let's go back to the list really quick, guys. I'm going to pull it up here. Remember the pre-draft visits, all right? Chris Worley from Ohio State. I don't believe he's picked yet. I'm not sure. Dorian O'Daniel. Remember I said I really like that kid. He's still out there. Jermaine Carter Jr., I believe, is still out there from Maryland. I could be wrong, guys. I haven't looked at every pick, but I think some of these guys are still out there. Malik Jefferson, if I'm not mistaken, is still out there. We did see Darius Leonard go. We haven't seen Matthew Thomas again, is another guy that they visited with pre-draft. Now, here's the thing I want you guys to think about. There was another name I threw out there. Where is it? I had it written down here. Let's see. Dorian, Malik Jefferson, and And Wuzu's already gone. I did see he got picked. But this is what you want to start looking at now. Look at the guys that they brought in for pre-draft visits. This is when those guys have a chance to come off of the board. If we're talking inside linebacker, James Carter Jr. might still be a valuable option there. Malik Jefferson, Dorian O'Daniel. Keep an eye on these guys. I would expect the Steelers to go inside linebacker here in this next pick, unless they feel like there's value later on. Maybe tomorrow they feel like they can get some guys in the 5th and 6th and 7th. How do you guys feel about the trade? You know, they traded with, who was it? Whose pick did they take? I can't remember which. I have it here somewhere. Whose pick was it that we just acquired? I don't remember. But we moved up 3 spots. We had the 79th pick. We moved up to 76, and we acquired that pick from, just saw it, from Seattle, okay? We gave Seattle the 79th pick and a 7th-round pick. So we're basically back to having just 7 guys, because we're going to have 7 picks from today on into tomorrow with acquiring the 3rd-round pick. So now they basically just gave 1 pick back. We still don't have a 4th. But we get a lot of value with these picks, man. Whether you guys think it's great right now, and I see the Cowboys just drafted Michael Gallup, okay? Whether you guys think it's great value right now or not, you got to think about it. James Washington, I think, is going to be a great compliment. And if Mason Rudolph is the guy, this could be the quarterback of the future. You never know. I think Landry Jones might be the one to get the axe, man. I'm thinking you let Dobbs still be your number 3 and let Mason Rudolph come in there and battle. Maybe, you know, Rudolph is going to end up being your number 2. Why not go with youth? You know, I feel like your man Landry Jones is probably gone. But all in all, guys, I like the pick. Just to give you his measurables in case you guys don't know. Big kid, 6'4", 235, 32, 32 and 3/8 arms, 9 and 1/8 hands, if that matters to you guys. Has a big arm. He runs a 4.9 40-yard dash, 26-inch vertical. I don't know if that really matters. But he has tremendous upside. I mean, you guys have seen him play. You know, we don't know if he's going to be bang or bust, but I think, again, got to look at it from this standpoint. If the Steelers have identified this guy as being their guy, you got to take him in the 3rd round. So I get it from that standpoint, but I do want to see some more defensive focus now. I think it's still valuable guys out there in the defensive area, particularly in the linebacker position. And I think my gut feeling is that we're going to start going in that direction now. I think they've gotten their offense out of the way, and I think now they're going to start stockpiling some defensive players. So I believe this next 3rd-round pick that's coming up, and we'll be back to stream for that as well, I think that's going to be defense. All right, and then what I'll do on that video is I'll, you know, wrap up the night and how I feel about all 3 picks or what have you. So let me see what you guys are talking about, man. So let's see. King Ross said, wow is right. Mr. Stunner says, peace out, Dobbs. That kid with the fro says, I love it. J.D. Franklin says, I wanted them to get Lamar Jackson last night, but I like Rudolph. Yeah, I didn't expect Jackson. If you guys have been following me for a little while, you would know I said that I didn't think Jackson was going to be the type of guy that they would bring into Pittsburgh because I knew Jackson wouldn't make it out of the, past the 2nd round at least. I knew he would probably be gone before we picked even in the 2nd round. So I didn't have him on my radar as being the 1st round guy. I still even thought that Rudolph would be the guy that we would mess around and take in the 1st round, or Darius Geis if we went outside of safety or inside linebacker. So again, the fact that I feel like that, I can't be mad at him being drafted in the 3rd round. Deron Smith says Dobbs is staying, Jones is out. I agree with that. See what else you guys are saying here. Adam Worthy says, but the 3rd round for Mason, I think, was a steal. I do too, man. And see, guys, this is when we, us as fans, we got to start looking at it from value standpoint. I know we all want defense, and I know these guys are going to go get some defense here now. But You can't let a guy like Mason Rudolph go. He's right there. And the third, like a guy with his upside and his he fits the mold of what we would want a guy to be. Like a Ben Roethlisberger-esque type of guy. Size wise. Now I don't know if he's gonna have Ben's intangibles, but you know what I'm saying. He seems like the model type of guy that the Steelers want to build around. He's sitting there in the third. You got to grab him. Let's see. Jair Reed said, let's go. We got him. Michael Garman says, I would like to see Maurice Hurst. Okay. MB says, I just said we taking Rudolph because he got Washington next round. Shaquem Griffin, Phillips, D tackle from Stanford, or Malik Jefferson. And we are set. Hey, I'm right there with you, my man. I really like Shaquem Griffin. And I hope, if there's an opportunity for us to take him, man. Because I really think Griffin is going to be there tomorrow. I don't know if he gets picked today. I think he'll be there tomorrow. And I think, man, the Steelers should go ahead and take a chance at him, man. You already know he's going to be special teams dynamo, as well as my man O'Daniel. So I say we take a chance at Shaquem if he's there late. Let's say we get Malik Jefferson or one of these kids in this next pick and then come back and get him later. I'm with that. Washington's going to be huge help to his development too. Absolutely. Oh, y'all said Malik is gone? Malik Jefferson is gone already? Oh, okay. I didn't know he was gone. Okay, so Malik Jefferson is gone. Okay, I didn't know that. All right. Tony out here asking the same question he asked me today, Kenya. I'm glad you saw that. Tony is saying, guys, when do we get a linebacker, or like we discussed, Timmons after draft? I think we'll get a linebacker coming up, Tony. I have a strong feeling it's about to happen. If not, I'm sure they're going to do it at some point in tomorrow, but I would like to see, let's go on record right now. I would like to see it happen here in this next pick. And the Timmons thing, last resort, but I really wouldn't have to resort. I really don't want to have to resort to that. Oh, okay, y'all said the Bengals got Malik Jefferson. Okay. And who else did they just pick? Hold on, the Bengals just picked somebody else. Hold on. I just saw they picked somebody else, man. That made my eyes perk up a little bit. Oh, they had picks back to back. Oh, Sam Hubbard. Wow, so they got Sam Hubbard and Malik Jefferson. You know what? The Bengals always seem to have a nice core group of guys when they draft. For whatever reason, they just can't win. I don't understand what that's all about. But dang, man, I would have loved to have gotten Malik Jefferson on our side. But there's still guys out there. You say Pittsburgh sucks. They steal the ball. Hey, why don't you get out of here, Jennifer Hodges? What are you here for? Y'all give her, you know what, why she's in this chat, since she wants to come in here talking trash in a Steelers stream. Get up out of here. But anyway, guys, let's go ahead and end this one for right now. I thank you guys for giving all of the support that you guys have been giving so far tonight. We're going to come back one more time once we pick. We're picking in about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It looks like about 8 picks away. I'll come back, give my thoughts on that pick. Then we'll put a bow on tonight. And then tomorrow, what I will do, I'm probably not going to, give a video on all of the picks, but because I don't, my day is a little sketchy tomorrow. I got my family here, you know what I mean? But what I probably will do is after tomorrow concludes, maybe do a video that night, and we'll talk about, those guys who were picked. And then, of course, on Terrible Tale Tuesday, we'll recap the draft in general after we've had some time to digest it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I'll be right back, guys, in a minute. Y'all be easy. Until then, I'll see y'all in a bit. All right? Peace.